Hi there, my name is Shahzad. Welcome to Success Part 3. Today I have taken the material from two books. The name of the first book is Unlimited Power by Mr. Tony Robbins, and the name of the second book is Success Principles by Mr. Jack Canfield. Dr. Robert of Los Angeles has given a formula E plus R is equal to O. And what are these? E is equal to event, R is response, and O is outcome. This formula relates to our lives, whether we are happy, whether we are sad, whether we feel joy, whether we feel frustration, whether we are wealthy or whether we are poor. It relates to everything. According to this formula, we have got two choices. Number one choice is to play a blame game, to blame others for our failures. Due to this problem, most of the people fall into unhealthy habits. They start eating unhealthy food, they stop doing exercises, and they spend more money than they make. And the second choice is to control our thoughts, to control our communication, to control our behavior, and to control our mental pictures. And in this way, we can achieve our desired outcomes. To explain this formula, I have got two examples. Number one example is of Northridge earthquake in 1994. After the earthquake, there was a traffic jam. A CNN reporter came to a car, knocked at the window, and asked for the person's response. And the person was very angry, and he said, "I hate California, I hate these people, I hate traffic jams, and due to these traffic jams, I am always late for the office." Then the CNN reporter came to another car and knocked at the window and asked for the person's response. And the person said, "It's alright, I have coffee in my thermos, I have got a book to read, I have got French lessons in my CDs, so I can listen to my French lessons, I can read a book, and even my boss will not ask me because he knows about the situation." You see the positive and negative responses. Now we come to the another example. Another example is a friend of Mr. Jack Canfield who owns a Lexus dealership. What happened to them was that during the Gulf War, their sales decreased. The customers stopped coming to their showrooms. Their immediate response was to post the ads in the television and in the radio and wait for the customers. But the customers didn't come due to the Gulf War. So what they did was they changed their response and they drove a fleet of new Lexus cars into the rich society and asked the rich people to test drive these cars. And you know what happened after that? People started coming to their showrooms and they bought the Lexus cars and even leased the Lexus cars. So this was a positive outcome. Now we come to another example. A person was driving his bike at the speed of 65 miles an hour. Within a second, he saw a Mack truck in front of him which came to a sudden stop. And he had only seconds to think about. He laid down his bike and in a sickening skid, he slid beneath the truck with his bike. And his bike caught fire and his body was burned and he fell unconscious. When he regained consciousness, he was in the hospital and he was in a painful condition. And it was even difficult for him to breathe. And you know what his response was at that time? His response was positive. And he said to himself, "No, I want to live a happy life." And after he recovered, he started a business. And then he met another accident. And in that, it was an airplane accident. In that plane accident, half of his body was paralyzed. Again, his response was positive at that time. He wanted to live a happy life. So he became millionaire in his business. He developed relationships with the influential people in his society, and even he ran for the governorship of Colorado in 1986. His name was Mr. Mitchell, Mr. W. Mitchell. Now I come to another story. Another story is of Mr. John Belushi. He had got everything. He was very wealthy. At the age of 22, he became famous comedian. And then he became hottest film star. And in the music industry, he was again successful. He won the hearts of the people, but he was empty from inside. And he died at the age of 33 due to the extreme toxicity of taking the cocaine and heroin. You see, due to his negative response to his life, he died at the age of 33. Now we come to another example. Another example is of Pete Studwick. Pete Studwick was a person who was born without limbs. And throughout his career, his athletic career, he ran for 25,000 miles of marathon race. Now we come to another example, Candy Lightner. Candy Lightner was a woman who started an organization. The name of the organization was Mothers Against Drug Drivers. because her own daughter died because a drunk driver hit her with his car, and her organization saved thousands of lives, and due to her organization, thousands of lives were saved. With this, I come to the end of my video, my Success Part 3 video. So if you like my video, please click the like button and please subscribe to my channel also. Thank you very much. Bye bye.